Hey, this is Bruce Cook, and this is another marker I fixed for somebody at Wildfire Paintball in Conyers, Georgia. This is for Jack. So I have had this marker on my channel before. I had to restore this whole thing to get it working when it was first given to me. And now, after all these months, I think it's been about a year since I had fixed this thing up. While Jack was playing with this, suddenly the marker wasn't firing, and when he brought it to me at this in the staging area, the sear was actually loose in the frame. The pin for the sear had come completely out and lost on the field. So another thing, I had also luckily the sear and the spring were still in there. So all I needed to do was get a another pin for that sear, which I have tons of spare Spyder parts, including frames. So I was able to punch out a pin from another frame, another Spyder frame, and it fit right in there. So now we got a new pin for the sear, and we got the spring attached. Also, one other thing that I didn't notice right away, that I noticed when I was working on this thing, is there's a little, supposed to be a little pin right there that holds, I don't know what you would call that part, but it sticks up, so when you pull the trigger, it lifts up on that sear. So the sear then goes down and lets go of the hammer, and the pin for that was gone. So I had to be honest, I could not find a pin short enough to go in here, or even small enough. None of my nails would even do it, because I could have just cut a nail down to size and pop that in there in place. So I honestly had to use a Q-tip. I used some really expensive glue that I had to harden that Q-tip. So just keep your fingers crossed. This doesn't end up going through anywhere near as much stress as like the sear and everything does. So I have that all glued in place right there. So it should last for a while. I'll try to find something that's a little bit better. Maybe I can find a nail, or I went through a lot of my Spyder frames that still had their triggers in them, and none of them had this exact same trigger, so I couldn't find that pin. But we got the marker working, so we're gonna test this out, shoot it over the chronograph, and then we're going to empty this loader, or at least shoot most of it. So see where this is firing at. 283, 303, 304. Shoot, we might have to turn this down a little bit. Hold on. I'm not used to Spyders being able to achieve that sort of velocity, so I had this turned in most of the way. Because at our Conyers field, we do allow for up to 300 feet per second. So, all right, 254, 249, 268. We can turn it back up. Try to get as close to 300 as we can. The outdoor field, 235. I'm going the wrong direction. 260, 250, 233, 258. We will turn it up a little bit more. All right, 245. This is about where it was before when it was doing 300. So 252. So that's generally in the 250s. Generally, where I like to set these Spyders, anyways, because you don't want the velocity adjuster screwed in too tight, because then the marker will have a harder time pushing that bolt back. So, but anyways, here you go. I'm going to save the rest of the paint. This is the last of the paint that I have right now, and I have one other marker that I'm working on that actually belongs to me. So I'm going to need a little bit of paint for that. But anyways, hope you enjoy. And Jack, I'll see you out at Conyers this upcoming weekend.